My name's Dalton Russell. Pay strict attention to what I say because I'm only going to say it once. Or, fuck, is that what he says? I choose my words carefully and I never repeat myself. Ah, shit.
Inside Man.
Keep it in. Inside Man, a Spike Lee joint.
Yeah.
Best Guys film cast
Here is back. Aside from the obvious financial benefits, why are we doing this? It's because we can. It's because we can, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We are Pat's. No Pat.
No Pat.
Yeah, Pat's big time on us. He went to Europe.
He did.
Pat
Fucker.
had not seen this movie,
None
and
of
neither
us.
had you.
No.
You had seen it.
So tell me about it.
I had a great time.
You enjoyed it?
I-
There you go, man.
I thought it kicked ass. It was awesome.
I thought
Great
it was.
time.
I thought it was sweet as well. I had a great time.
As a huge fan of this movie, I think if it's anyone but Denzel, it doesn't hit the same.
Right.
I agree. I was just about to say Denzel is fucking awesome in this movie.
He's firing on all cylinders
Yeah,
in this.
Now imagine
He's going.
if it was Carl.
Carl
Weathers.
Oh my god, circa like 1989.
Mhm.
Carl Weathers as a hostage negotiator? Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
That would be insane. He's the only one who can work with, I think. Though,
You
other than
You
Denzel.
can't plant these
Probably.
ideas in my head.
Yeah, probably.
God. Oh, dude, that'd be the fucking sickest movie.
That'd be
ever. Like
awesome.
in the like Predator Action Jackson run.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I'm just a huge. If there's a movie involving a heist of any kind, I'm
Mhm.
there.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm
with
a
all the
heist, super fan, and
Mhm.
this stands honestly alone on my Mount Rushmore of all time heist movies.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's like blends a good bit of wackiness and seriousness.
Yeah.
You're also still trying to like figure out what is like
Yeah.
being robbed.
Mhm.
The
Yep.
deeper you dive,
Mhm.
Arthur Case.
yeah,
Mhm.
just fucking horrible. But
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a big blind spot for me. I'd wanted to see it for a while. Denzel, Spike Lee, they've made some films together.
What's not to like?
Yeah, I'm Denzel, Spike Lee, bank heist.
Come
And
on.
that you got a stacked cast as well of
Mhm.
people that are just Willem Dafoe's just in this movie.
So you
Yep.
just sprinkle a little bit of Defoe. on
Dafoe,
us.
Jodie Foster, Christopher Plummer,
Yep.
Chiwetel Ejiofor,
Uh,
Clive Owen, of
Clive
course,
Owen,
of
of
course.
course,
Same
of
year as
course.
Children of Men, he's dropping absolute
That's
heat in
insane.
2006.
That's
Mhm.
insane.
As we've mentioned, directed by Spike Lee, as the credits say, a Spike Lee joint. This one, like, immediately, like, shot up to, like, one of my favorites. I'd still have... This is really embarrassing to admit as someone on something called the Nice Guys Filmcast, but one of my biggest blind spots ever is Do the Right Thing. I've just never seen the whole thing. That's going to be changed soon. But aside from that, I'd say my favorite Spike is still Black Klansman. I don't know if anyone's seen that. It's a really good
Yeah,
one.
I've seen
Yep.
Other than that, this probably shot up immediately to like number 2. Like I'd take this over like even some of the other Denzel. So like He Got Game is good, but like I would take this over He Got Game. I really enjoyed this
Mhm.
movie.
It was a blast.
It was.
It was a lot of fun to watch. It's probably what's your favorite? Your favorite Denzel movie or like
Dude.
upper echelon? His
upper
filmography
echelon?
is stacked.
I think it's so deep that this doesn't even come into my upper echelon. My upper echelon's like Man on Fire.
Yeah,
Uh,
Tony Scott.
Yeah, dude. Both the Man on Fires are insane. What other one is there? I really like one called Deja Vu that he's in.
That's
He's
another Tony. He worked with Tony Scott like 5 or 6
I
times.
think he's like an ATF agent or something in that
Mhm.
one. And it's just like, it's another like crazy concept, but it's like, it's Denzel and he just plays it so good.
That might have been the same year as this. Hang on, let me see.
But, I would probably throw this one up there. I love this one.
Yeah, this one I really enjoyed it.
Deja Vu. Let's see. I'm highly confident that's 2006. Yeah, 2006.
Man.
Deja Vu and Inside Man, same year.
Oh, yeah,
You ever
Denzel.
see you ever see Unstoppable? Chris Pine, one with the train.
Yeah.
Another
That's a
Tony Scott banger.
That's a good one also.
And then I like Crimson Tide a lot with Gene Hackman when they're in the submarine. It's a really good one. You guys have any Denzels you're
No,
a fan
I
of?
just named them.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean,
Flight.
Oh no, Flight is my favorite one. How did I forget Flight?
Flight's
I have
good.
Flight's
seen
my
Man on
did
Fire.
forget about
Flight's my
Fire's
favorite one.
fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
I've seen Man on Fire.
Yeah, all due respect to Crimson Tide and Unstoppable,
Like,
which are great movies. Crimson Tide, really, it's him and Gene Hackman just absolutely cooking in a submarine, and like James Gandolfini and Viggo Mortensen are there too. But Flight is fucking awesome.
It's
I don't
so
know how
awesome.
I forgot that one. I think that's the best movie Robert Zemeckis made this century. Because
Flight's
it
crazy.
his work is really like kind of top heavy in like the 80s and 90s with like Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, Roger Rabbit, all that, and then in the double O's, you got your. He starts playing around with CGI a lot and like motion capture. A fiercely debated film on this podcast is The Polar Express, which I know some are fond of, some aren't. I think ever since like the Back to the Future one, I think Flight's the best movie Zemeckis ever made. And we'll do it eventually, but like John Goodman in that movie is insane. But yeah, this one's really good. It's directed by Spike Lee. Stars Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, Jodie Foster, Christopher Plummer, Willem Dafoe, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Oh yeah.
A lot of great just in like background New Yorkers.
Mm-hmm.
You got the young Brian with the PSP playing a GTA type game. This was released on March 24th, 2006, same day. I think I can give you guys a million years, and I don't know if anyone would guess what.
Wait, I want to guess.
I don't know if you know this movie exists.
Then why?
Well, maybe you do though. I don't know. Just guess 10 random movies.
It's not gonna be one of
That
them.
is not
From
it.
2006.
Yeah. You know what? I'll even do you.
Give me a hint.
I'll let you guys look up 2006 movies.
Okay, let's see what we got.
There's no way.
It's not happening.
It's gonna be
No,
like so
no,
far
like-
on the list.
No, looking at the release schedule of
Yeah,
06,
yeah,
just like whatever comes up on Google.
It's obviously something you think is funny.
It is kind of funny.
Is it
Employee of the month?
It is not Employee of the
Oh,
Month. Strike
I don't know.
one. Or
Uh,
I'll narrow it down to like 5.
Yeah,
movies,
yeah.
Just for
The
the sake of
Breakup?
time. Not the breakup.
Because we just watched.
I do like the breakup.
and we just watched it. So
Don't touch Vince's ruffles.
Deck the halls.
Not Deck the Halls.
Oh,
it's not Children. I'm not using that because I know it's
Yeah.
not Children of Men.
I think Children of Men was a Christmas Day release.
Talladega Nights.
There's not Talladega Nights.
What do you have, one more?
Possibly.
Yeah, one more.
I don't think so because he says we're not going to guess it. We
We'll
can
go
guess
back up
it.
because this is also on there too.
Nacho
Yeah, we
Libre?
wouldn't guess that.
It was not Nacho Libre.
But I was going to say that at the museum as well.
It was Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector. Did anyone know that was a movie?
I
No.
didn't even see who was on there. I did not know.
I'll tell you what, I knew that's a movie because I've seen it.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember shit about it, but Larry the Cable,
Larry
like
the
he's
Cable
playing
Guy.
himself. Like he's not like it's not like Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector, the way it'd be like you look at the poster and it's like Denzel Washington, Inside Man, or like Steven Seagal, Out for Justice.
Right.
He is Larry the Cable Guy, and he works for the health department somehow. I don't really remember how, and I don't remember what like the central plot or conflict of the movie is, but they've gone through my eyes.
I think we found our 100th episode.
Larry the Cable Guy,
Larry
Health
the Cable Guy.
Inspector.
Yeah.
Health
We can go through his
Inspector.
whole career. We can do like Larry the Cable Guy Summer.
Let's do it.
That'd be. You got Delta Farce.
Summer.
You got Jingle All the Way 2, the sequel to the Arnold movie.
Let's do Larry the Cable Guy Spring. Just like,
Yeah, it's like in April.
yeah, yeah.
Thomas F. Wilson's in that movie too, who played Biff in Back to the Future. I think he's Larry's boss. I think he's like at his desk, like chugging
Love me
Pepto,
some
kind of
Biff.
like, God damn it, Larry.
Big Nick.
Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector is sitting at let's see here. It has a the only reason I bring this up is
17.
on Rotten Tomatoes it's sitting at a 5%.
I was going to say 14.
Let's see. It's on Tubi if anyone wants to watch it.
Hey.
Okay, thank you.
No surprise there.
Critics' consensus on Rotten Tomatoes says an aggressively lowbrow vehicle for its titular star. This gross-out comedy fails to get her done.
Damn.
Get her done.
That's I talked about that more than I expected to. I think the existence of that movie is really funny. I really do not have much at all on the production of this movie. Not that there's not stuff out there, but it's more about like the actual process of like shooting in Manhattan and all that, and just like all that. The only like real like what if I have is Ron Howard was initially attached to direct and dropped out to do Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe, which is a movie I saw in high school U.S. history because we were learning about the Great Depression. The movie really doesn't have a lot to do with that. I think they just didn't want to teach. There's like, hey, this takes place during the Depression. Listen up. I did not see Inside Man in school. I saw it at the age of 23 in my living room. What do you, Billy? You said you love a heist.
Yeah,
Love a heist movie. Conversation or table-wide conversation. Best heist movies. I mean, we've been teasing one for a long time. Den of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Den of Thieves.
Of course, it's really funny that comes before Heat.
Right.
But
Heat's great.
Thief.
Yeah.
Would
you count Baby Driver?
You could.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say it's a heist
It's got some
movie.
of the DNA of like One Last Job, all that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it depends. Yeah, because it's just different job. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends.
But you got it. He is like the granddaddy of them all. You got an Inside Man. You got Den of Thieves, which is kind of like the dirtbag son, but like we love him anyway. Like the guy who shows up to Thanksgiving in like a monster snapback.
Yeah.
I consider Ocean's 11.
Oh, Ocean's 11.
Oh, yeah.
Ocean's 11 is great.
Casino heist. You know,
Ocean's
same
11
vein
is
as bank heist.
Ocean's 11's up there.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say.
I've seen a lot of these.
You got
Have you ever seen Tower Heist?
with Ben Stiller and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but Inception is a heist of the mind.
Right.
Great movie. I guess you have Good Time and Reservoir Dogs are about the after effects of
Ambulance.
a botched heist. Ambulance.
It's like that's
Another
what I
heist.
just think a lot of.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs. I'd say that Ambulance and Good Time are like
Right.
they're about
More
what
kind
happens.
of just
after.
like a
Yeah. They're not
like a police
exactly.
chase, sort of like a prolonged police like chase
Mhm.
where it takes different strategies to because they're on the run or they're holding up the bank or in which we're gonna get a lot of that next week.
Are we?
We are.
We'll reveal later.
Not a movie, but Money Heist is
Oh
a
yeah.
fantastic show.
Oh, yeah.
How many seasons does that have again?
5 or 6.
I saw the first couple.
Because
Of
the first 3 are like in the one heist, and then or it's the first 2. I can't remember, and then the other.
Wait, there's 2 seasons worth of one
heist.
one event. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
It's the Dark Knight
it's so
with
fucking.
the rob of the bank.
You should add that to your list. It's so good.
Years
Heist
ago, I
show.
watched the first couple episodes. Did you watch the dubbed or sub version?
Dub.
Dubbed. Bozo dubbed over.
And I now if I started now I wouldn't, but I just
The dubs for live action stuff always. I was talking about this with one of my cousins over Thanksgiving because somehow we were talking war movies actually, and the 2022 All Quiet on the Western Front got brought up, and I was telling him I watched it with the subtitles because the dub for live action just distracts me every time. I can deal with it in animation, like not that I'm not an anime guy, but like I've seen a few Studio Ghibli movies. I've seen Spirited Away, and like I go for the dub there just because like it doesn't bother me as much. I feel like I had one more big heist movie that was on my mind, but maybe it got said.
I feel like I'm thinking of.
It might have been Ocean's 11 actually, which is just like
I feel like
a
I'm
wonderful
thinking of
movie.
some, but I can't like.
And yeah, like I said, we got the stuff about what happens after.
I feel like I've seen a lot of heist movies. I just not really.
You mentioned Thief earlier.
right.
If you guys had to, let's say we were all, and Pat, I'll include him in this too. Say we all pulled one off, like a bank heist. Who would be what role? Who would be the guy? Who would be, you got to have the driver. You got to have the one guy who's, taking control in the bank. Like, we're not here for your money. We're here for the bank's money. Like, no one's going to get hurt. You got to have the one guy who's kind of like, loose cannon, might shoot somebody.
I would love to be a driver.
I was going to say, Jack's got to be the
I
driver.
would love to be a
Drive.
driver. Billy, I feel like you could be leading the charge.
Yeah.
You have like a
What, like putting people on the ground?
just kind of leading, like you're in charge of like
I think
you're
just like we
You're
don't want
the,
anyone.
you're the only one that speaks. Like us 3, we're not.
Oh, okay.
We don't want anyone to get hurt.
So I'd be like the Dalton Russell
Like,
voice.
just like pointing the guns at him and like,
Yeah.
but you're yelling at him.
yeah, because you I feel like you could raise your voice. You could really have like a lot of you'd hold it down really. Like I could hear your voice excel in a very large room.
I feel like Phil, you're the guy that's busting into the security box, or the vault
Like you're
door.
picking the
Yeah.
locks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
he's the
like
lock
Phil's
pick.
definitely setting something
Trying to get
up.
those bear bonds out.
here and prodding with the lockpick.
Pat would be like,
That just finances.
yeah, Pat would be like how much are we taking? The cut, everything like that.
Doing
like,
the math.
everyone's- Pat's in-
He's like the Kevin Spacey character in Baby Driver. He doesn't go; he just counts up the money.
he's counting the money. He deals it out.
Mm-hmm.
David.
So
Gunman.
David, that leaves you to be
Gunman?
like someone
Gunman,
who
yeah.
like shoots an
I'm
old
doing
lady. You're like, what the fuck? Are you
David would
doing,
be like
dude?
artillery.
You're the Wayne-Grow. You're Wayne-Grow from Heaps. I had to get it off.
David's the guy who gets like the tear gas and gets like the guns. And
Yeah, David's coming in with like
the
the
equipment.
bags,
David's equipment.
two tear gas canisters
Yeah.
and handed bags around his arm. He's
I
just
have
walking in.
no experience with weapons.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, you definitely are.
David's
definitely carrying
equipment.
the bin.
I'm not gonna act like this was my idea because, but it's a great idea. In the episode of The Ringers, the rewatchables that they did in 2019 when they did Reservoir Dogs, Bill Simmons mentioned that there should be a amusement park for adults called Felony Land where you can like stage like for like a bachelor party or something, like you and your buddies could like do like pull off your own heist and you have like workers who are actors. Like, wouldn't that be fucking sick?
That would be-
That would be
That
amazing.
would be
Pretty
fucking
cool.
sick.
I kind of like that.
I don't see
Yeah.
why that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Get like
you know-
some payday clown masks.
Yeah,
And
and
he's
put
like
'em on.
paintball.
maybe it could.
Yeah.
I feel like it could do. I was gonna say maybe it could defer people from actually committing crimes because they could just like go blow off steam
Yeah.
at the amusement park, but it would actually probably make people think they could actually pull off a sick fucking heist, try to rob like a key bank or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't know. I think
Like,
that's-
I did it good at the felony part.
so-
Come on, let me try it
Dude,
here.
I do it at Felony Land all the time.
I do the felony line all the
I
time.
wonder if they could have like a leaderboard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, different games and stuff like
Mhm.
target practice and
Yeah, you can have just like
capture.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can have just like petty larceny. You know, it doesn't have. You can maybe like they have like a few cars out
like
there. you
street
can-
mugging.
GTA, yeah,
Home
yeah.
invasion.
That reminds me. You say Home Invasion? I thought of a few other heist movies.
It's funny.
A few other heist. I remember the one I was thinking about earlier that never came to me. The Town. They robbed Fenway.
Mhm.
All you care about is fucking Coke and Xbox.
Coke and
Amazing
Xbox.
line.
Sucks.
Home Invasion. I don't know if anyone else here has seen it, but Panic Room, also starring
I have not.
Jodie Foster, directed
That's
by
what I
David
need,
Fincher.
Nikki, yeah.
That features a couple thugs breaking into a house, trying to get their hands on some bearer bonds that are in a panic room, and fuck, what was that other one? It was The Town, Panic Room. It'll come to me eventually. The Town was the big one. I don't know how I missed The Town. They literally robbed Fenway Park.
That's sick.
I don't want to give anyone ideas. You know, I ultimately
Let's do it.
I don't endorse, you know, robbery and everything, but like that's a neat idea. Yeah, love a heist. Love a good heist.
I also love like how it's like during a heist, like there's like diamonds incorporated, like robbing like the diamonds.
Yeah.
You know? And we got
You
focused
could
on that.
argue with much less monetary value, but you could argue Over the Hedge is a heist movie.
It is.
Nut Job is another one. I would consider that.
Yeah.
And I just thought of, have you ever seen Man on a Ledge?
No, is that with who's in that one? Is that
Oh,
no, I know what you're
I don't
talking about. I've
remember.
never seen it.
that is a heist. As
I had it confused with a Bullet to the Head with Sylvester Stallone.
Great movie.
Man on a Ledge. Is that when they were trying to make Sam Worthington a thing? Yeah, Sam
Yes.
Worthington.
Yeah.
Ed Harris is in that. Holy shit.
Oh, okay, we gotta run it.
I do like Bullets of the
Sam Worthington, Jake Sully himself, Elizabeth
No.
Banks.
Sorry.
Elizabeth Banks, Jake Sully back on the big screen this month.
Is he
Avatar:
back?
Fire and Ash.
Nice.
Ed Harris,
Fire and Ash.
Jamie Bell, Anthony Mackie. Oh my
The
god.
worst father of all time is back on the big screen.
Where are we at on Avatar: Fire and Ash? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm.
You
very
in?
Oh yeah.
I haven't even seen Way of Water yet.
Neither have I.
I saw
We got
in the
it.
theater.
It's like 3 hours long.
I
Bro.
know. Bro, Fire and Ash is 3:15.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
yo.
afraid I haven't
I'm just so into those movies.
seen Way of the Water either.
I like the first one.
Yeah,
But
have you
like,
guys seen the original?
It's just
Yeah.
it's the same movie. Just
Really?
like water.
Yeah.
Is there any human Jake Sully, or is it all blue person?
No, he's fully
blue.
Wait, is there
He's fully
none at
blue.
all?
human Jake Sully. No, I think in the first one he's
No,
like,
there in the
like
first one
humans.
there is.
you know, but I'm saying I think in the first one
He,
he like
incorporated,
yeah,
right?
he, like
There is
kind of like how in
there is a human
there's a human character.
human
in
character like going with
Yeah,
them. Mm.
I think in the first Avatar,
And then, like, training him to be like an avatar, but he's not an avatar.
sort of like at the end of Shrek when Fiona fully turns into an ogre full time. I think that's what Jake Sully does to his Navi.
Yeah,
body.
because Navi. Because they're like under the one
Yeah.
Unga spirit tree,
I
right?
can't spoil what he does in Way of Water for you
All right,
guys.
well then, in Way of Water, I'll have to watch it. Dedicate 3 hours of my life to it.
Yeah,
the
we'll-
Avatar
yeah,
We'll have
movies.
to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen them both one time per in theaters, and they were awesome. I have never seen them.
You
outside
probably
of
won't.
the
You're probably not going to love it.
Yeah.
Like, those are movies you gotta see.
You gotta see them on the like Way of Water. I never thought to I liked it when I watched
Yeah, I'm
it.
not
but
going to rewatch.
I never thought to-
Way of
but
Water.
as a big screen visual spectacle, it's pretty.
When
cool.
do we get Fire and Ash?
Fire and Ash
This
is
month.
like 2 weeks away.
Oh.
I
I
do
was
see
gonna say,
one-
that.
1 week from when? Yeah, you're not gonna.
It
need
did
to
come
see
back.
Way of Water. What's that?
Way of Water did come back.
Oh,
to
of
IMAX.
course.
Already, right?
Was it in IMAX?
I think it was.
I don't know if it was just in regular theater. Or
Did I extend?
now, if Denzel Washington played Jake Sully,
Something much deeper.
it wouldn't have gone down like that.
No,
You wouldn't let that happen.
No, not even.
I don't even know how we got on it.
Well, I guess if we plan on seeing Fire and Ash, I'll definitely check out Way of the Water. It won't be in IMAX, but I'll still watch it.
It'll be on Flixgo or
Flixgo.
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 1, 2, 3 movies. Bring it back, dude. Bring it back.
Just while we're on the topic of December at the movies, you got Avatar, Fire and Ash, the one we're all geeking out over, at least you and I, Marty Supreme, Josh Safdie's new film. We've got the literary adaptation, The Housemaid, starring Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. That I'm sure there are some people out there that are looking forward to that. You know, that's good for them. You got the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants.
Yes, we'll be watching.
Ice Spice, I believe, is in.
Oh, hell no.
It was so Thanksgiving. We had football on, and there was an ad for
I saw it.
SpongeBob movie The Search for SquarePants. I think that's the name. And animated SpongeBobified Ice Spice showed up, and my brother looks at me and he was kind of like, "What the hell are we doing?" We were just saying like, "What happened to the game I love?"
Yeah.
You know, like what are we doing? The Testament of Ann Lee and No Other Choice started in limited release on Christmas. You know, there's so many good options for everyone. Should go to their local theaters. Yeah. I said No Other Choice. Hamnet's coming out. Sentimental Value, which our friend just saw on a Delta airline, and it's not playing in a single theater near here. I don't know how that fucking happened. But yeah, everyone go support your local theater. You know, go just
So we can go to the movie theater, buy popcorn and lifesavers, so we can win in Afghanistan.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
You know, if this was like 2006, like we could actually we could be saying like go see Inside Man or go see Miami Vice or Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead
Support
Man's
our troops.
Chest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Support the troops.
Yeah, they probably maybe like at the concession stand they'd have like a donation jar that's like buy one lifesaver get one free, like support our troops.
I was thinking of Junior Mints. I wanted to say Junior Mints. That's why I started.
Well, here's the thing: they've got such an assortment of candies.
That,
You can get
Yeah,
both
you can get anything you want.
lifesavers,
$50.
Junior Mints, milk
Swedish
duds,
fish.
Swedish fish.
That's a cookie dough bites now.
Oh.
Like what?
Mike
Dude,
and Ike's.
They're selling like goddamn merchandise at movie theaters now. Our local Regal has like shirts for like Tron Ares that have been sitting in overstock since October because that movie kind of sucked ass and no one bought it.
Buckets.
Yeah, it's just like it'd be funny if they did that for movies like One Battle After Another, and you could like walk out of the theater with like a Lockjaw shirt.
Dude, I'd buy one. Like I actually would.
Like-
Like they're losing sales. Not doing it.
I would buy one. Like I'm not buying any of your Wicked crap.
Yeah.
I'll buy your One
I'll
Battle
buy
After Another.
your
Zach.
lockjaw
Yeah,
shirt.
your lockjaw shirt.
If you still got to see it, One Battle After Another, Billy.
Still have to.
It'll be real good for the pod. I'll tell you
It,
that.
it would be, yeah.
It's a great movie. That's my favorite movie of the year.
Mm.
I got really passionate about movie theaters real quick. I'm down to get into the categories.
Yeah, Inside Man.
Do it.
Inside Man. Well, also, speaking of movie theaters, Spike Lee's newest movie didn't even really come out in theaters. It went to fucking Apple. Best scene, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Highest to lowest was but it was okay.
From the front to the back.
A$AP Rocky and Denzel have a really good scene toward the end. Best scene, I have 9 nominees.
Wow.
And this was a first time viewing. First 2 kind of blend in together, but I've got the bank robbery beginning, like we said, just love a heist, you know. I love like seeing like normal people going about their lives at the bank only for it to be upended. You got the loud obnoxious woman on her phone and the annoyed guy in front of her.
Yep.
The security guard is like, "Man, you're speaking a little loudly on the telephone." So I've got all that, which is kind of there's a bridge to that, and then the next one I have is when they bring them all downstairs with the phones. It's all kind of connected because there's like the bridge when we first see Denzel and Ejiofor,
Right.
and he's talking about his wife's or his girlfriend's like cousin or nephew or something. Like he's too stupid to even be a gang member, you know, all that. But I'd say like really, you can put it all as one. But bringing the people downstairs, you know, collecting the phones, you know, don't be a hero, Peter Hammond, all that stuff. The kid tries to give up his PSP, you know what was up. Peter Hammond, dude thought he was hot shit. Fucking good.
What good could have come from that?
Just give him your phone.
Like, honestly,
just give him the phone.
What is this? What
You think they're not going to search him?
even if they didn't do that, and then what's his plan? He's going to try to get out of there and like get his phone and make a call or something.
What was his
even if
ringtone?
he makes a
It was
call,
Gold Digger.
It was
Gold Digger.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Even if he makes a call, okay, yeah, buddy, we're already outside. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
Also, that assumes that with like I don't know, I think there were like 4 armed, masked individuals down there. Let's say they at first glance believe him, like okay, he's gonna have to scurry into his office, make a discreet phone call, and silently be like, "I work for the bank. We are being robbed."
Either he can think about that, or just be like, "No, I'll just tell him I
Just be
don't.
like,
I'll get my ass."
Police are gonna know they're coming anyway. Like police are out there anyway. Like they're gonna come. Like
The plan is for them to show up. The only thing that would happen is it would happen a little bit earlier.
I guess he could give them like intel of like approximately like how many people, how many gunmen, like where are they right now.
But that's just not practical given the circumstances.
Right. It'll help, but not in the ways it like has to.
No.
Oh, and also I just remembered this is kind of the cousin of like Good Time, Reservoir Dogs, Failed Heist, that this movie has the most in common with, which is Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Which gets mentioned in this movie.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of it. Is I was thinking of the regular people working at a bank that are just stuck there all day now. The Peter Hammonds of the world.
Dog Day Afternoon.
What do we think? What was Hammond's job? Manager? I think he's just like some teller.
I think he was like some, because he had like his own office or like his own like desk.
Probably a manager.
Probably some kind of like
supervisor.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably not like the full job, but like junior manager.
But
you know, head honcho has to make a run somewhere.
It's his shit stuff.
Definitely an assistant.
He's holding
manager.
it down for the day.
Yeah, they're like, don't burn the place down.
I won't.
They get back the whole thing.
And he's real hard on his tellers, and
yeah, he thinks he's hot shit.
Yeah.
Next one I've got is I've got Detective what's his name, Keith Frazier and Dalton Russell meet briefly for the first time when they're dropping off the pizzas. Denzel's just Denzeling it up.
Yep.
You know, the pizza boxes. I know I said earlier I had not seen Do the Right Thing, but the pizza boxes are a reference to Spike's seminal film Do the Right Thing. That is, the Sal's Pizza Box is the establishment featured in Do the Right Thing, a fictional place, but still nice little. I was like, I know that. I now I know why in bank robberies when they have hostages and they have to deliver food, they always do pizzas. See, they can listen to you with the little tables. I was every single time I've been involved in a bank robbery and I've been held hostage, it's always been pizza.
Always pizza.
It's never Chinese, you know. It's
like earlier today, I was like,
it's never sandwiches,
all tied up and blindfolded.
Yeah, and it's I think it was by like my 4th time I was held captive in a bank. I was like, not that I'm unappreciative of the good work the police force is doing out there, but like it's always pizza, isn't it?
Right.
Oh, I know. Spike Lee blew the whistle.
He started the trend.
They do that in Dog Day Afternoon too. I remember that's back in '75.
Yeah.
I remember they drop off a bunch of pizzas.
Easy.
And feed everyone. Pacino's like, we want beer, and then the negotiator's like, no, why don't we just stick to soft drinks? Next one I've got. Speaking of captives eating pizza, I've got Dalton talks in the vault to young Brian as he downs his slice.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a taste of what the kids are playing these days. Is disgusted. That's the thing, he's got a heart. He's got morals.
He has a vision.
He's like, I'm gonna have to talk to your father about this. That was a ridiculous looking game, by the way.
It was.
Dude, it looks so fun.
Just Dalton's just, he wants to save the youth. That's his plan. He's gonna steal, Arthur Case's diamonds and all that. That was paid for with Nazi money, or not paid for with Nazi money. I think. What are we gonna get? Was it a gift from the Nazis? All that jewelry? Because he was in collaboration with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was just
So they're just like, here you go.
When you say got caught up passing by or something, it was the ring was somehow given back to him in the middle of it being transferred to someone or something. That's what I think I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he got it. So he probably got the diamonds, I don't know, along with him, or was giving them
part of a big pack.
for his service to,
I think it was
Nazis.
It was some Jewish people's belongings.
Yeah,
the ring, sending them to them.
Mm-hmm.
In Auschwitz or something. And as they were on their way, they just took some of their stuff and he just got them. Somehow.
Nazis.
Yeah, right.
Huh. As Indiana Jones once said, Nazis. I hate these guys.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better, Indiana.
No, Indy.
Absolute hero.
Facts.
Next one I've got is all of them trying to solve the riddle on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I just reminded me of Die Hard with a Vengeance. There's a scene with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. The whole movie, they're being tormented by Jeremy Irons and his sadistic little riddles and his acts of terrorism against New York. And there's a scene where they're trying to figure out this riddle about gallons of water and all that. It's far too complex for my stupid ass to even explain because it's actually kind of absurd, the riddle. But I just love a scene of people trying to figure something like that out, arguing over each other. I've got Detective Frazier goes into the bank, takes a look around, goes in for the handshake with Dalton. Ooh, thought it. It was just
right
into
the jab.
Torso.
But he learns he's not a killer. Dalton's not a killer.
That's right.
I've got 3 more. What's up?
Does that lead to the execution or no?
Yeah.
So I guess. Because at that point he does think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Next one I've got is I've got them searching the bank after all the hostages have been freed and they're like, nothing was stolen. The guns are plastic. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. I was like,
right, yeah.
They had me.
Exactly.
And then I've got Dalton coming out of the wall. Holy shit. Playing back his opening monologue.
Mm-hmm.
Realizing he was not in prison. He was literally just behind the walls of the bank for a week.
It's crazy.
What do you think he did all day?
Read, maybe,
Yeah.
Paced back and forth.
Maybe did a few push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe he had a chin-up bar in there somewhere, but it was a piece of wood on the, I don't know.
Yeah, a little workout maybe.
It's a nightmare scenario for me.
That sounds pretty terrible.
Just nothing to do all day for a week. I mean, I guess in Dalton's mind it's for, the greater good,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Gotta lay low, but goddamn, not even a single,
no bathing.
Maybe he had a book. No bathing.
No bathing.
Maybe deodorant, some spray on shampoo.
What about
you can only do so much.
What about your bodily functions, your peeing and your pooping and what have you?
Well, they dug the hole for it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. How could I forget? Yeah.
And they looked over and said, "That's a pretty nice shithole."
Mm-hmm.
They did. And the last scene I have is I have Frazier talking to Arthur Case in his office, just grilling him.
Yep.
Great scene. Washington and Plummer just cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And then, just really good stuff. Did anyone have anything I missed?
I pretty much hammered them all.
I had the first meeting between Miss White and Arthur Case.
Yeah.
When he hires her for the job, and then
that is really actually. You know what? I forgot. Their final scene together is also really good in the barbershop. That's
a good one. But I also had the not so much like a scene because it's in Denzel's whole ending journey, but when he last talks to White also, and he just
slow zoom
politely kissed my black ass, and he walks away.
What am I gonna go with? I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Fraser going into the bank.
When he actually goes in.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going.
The handshake kick move, taking a look around. That's where you're going with, Jack.
I also love the reveal too. I guess.
Yeah. I as Pat would say if he were here, hell was up.
Yeah, that is the hell was up. That is the hell was up.
A moment of great realization.
Yes.
Yeah, I like when he goes into the bank as well. I did really like that scene with Denzel and how do you say his last name? E4 or
Ejiofor.
Yeah, I like that scene when they're in Case's office and they're kind of interrogating him. I like that a lot. So those are my favorites.
What are you going with, Billy?
I really like the opening credits into the robbery. Yep. I think that's
the music.
Yeah, the music and just the shots of the van and them approaching, getting all set up is good. But I think I got to go with Russell coming out of the wall at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane. And then they bump into each other and he doesn't even realize.
I'm like,
he's right there.
Yeah, that moment of realization.
And also this realization throughout the movie that some of the people they're interrogating are part of the crew.
Yeah.
I'll give away right now, for one of my sixth men, I wrote down the guy who wouldn't wear his mask and that they beat the shit because I was like, wow, that guy's just really going for it. And then I was like, oh, he's in this a little more than I thought. So I won't give away my actual sixth man winner yet, but I deemed him ineligible. Best quote, I've got two. One I find to be an actual hell yeah, and that one is respect is the ultimate currency.
Hell yeah.
I had that as well.
That is,
and this one was just a quick little background New Yorker just held up in a bank. Just I had Mets tickets tonight. Pedro's pitching. And I was like that. Some of the rando characters in this movie really, to me, feel like they wouldn't be out of place in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Just New Yorkers. That guy feels like he would have been in Spider-Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
Just yelling about Pedro Martinez.
Mm-hmm. Clive Owen's
his whole monologue.
It's it's badass.
And it kicks off the movie.
And then there was, I forget what was going on, but they're all in what are they in the trailer? What are they? Yeah. And I don't know, Denzel screaming about someone getting sandwiches, and then it cuts to the bank, and then you can still hear them all screaming.
And he goes, sandwiches.
I had 4 with the respect is the ultimate currency, but I had Detective Grossman is away on vacation, so Detective Fraser is the big dick today, all right? If I always have time to put on a tux and eat free food for a cause, Mr. Mayor.
That was a very, politician putting on a performance line. I loved it.
And then my last one.
The immediate, just what the fuck do you want as soon as the door closes?
They wanted us to bug him so they could send us on a wild goose chase. Last time I had my Johnson pulled that good, it cost me $5. $5?
$5?
He's like,
Tijuana. Don't ask.
Sixth man. So the first guy I wrote down, I just wrote guy who won't wear his mask because I thought that'd be all we saw. Because I was like, wow, this guy's really going for this. He's gonna have one scene and they beat the shit out of him. Ultimately, I was wrong. So the guy who I'm going with is the blue collar worker who recognizes the language is Albanian. Really enjoyed his brief performance. He knows it, but he doesn't speak it. So then they're like, I thought you said you spoke Albanian. He's like, I never said I spoke Albanian.
I never said I spoke Albanian.
He's like, my ex-wife, they couldn't speak English. Just another guy who I feel would be right at home in the first Spider-Man. Just hard hat, probably see him at a hot dog stand or something.
Yeah.
Any other nominees?
Yeah, I had that same guy, the construction union guy, but I also had
I wrote down just guy who knows it's Albanian.
I had another guy at the end when they're putting all the hostages on the bus. He's like, and he's really screaming. He's like, "I work in the bank. Nobody's listening."
Yeah.
And he's like, he just keeps repeating that over and over. I was like, this guy's just going for it.
That's what this category's all about.
Mm-hmm.
These guys who have limited screen time, but are just like,
They're
fuck
just
it.
sending it.
I had the Albanian chick, the ex-wife, just coming with a
bag full of parking tickets.
gift bag full of parking tickets.
She had him wrapped up.
And like, I get it's New York City, but come on, you got to do better than that.
Do we think they validated those?
Absolutely not. No way.
She was not of much help to her. I guess they did figure out it was a recording. Still, that's an absurd amount of parking tickets.
Yeah.
You know, if it's just like, hey,
It's like 5.
hey,
maybe.
Frazier, like, I got this parking ticket. I'll help you out if you do this for me. It's like, okay.
He's like, yeah.
A full
Water
bag.
like, this is a few $1,000s worth of park. Like, that
Seriously.
can't just be,
In
you know,
Manhattan,
forgotten.
too?
Just get better at parking. Did you have a 6-man?
I think I put down what was his name? Peter Hammond.
Peter Hammond.
Just because I was happy to see him get his ass kicked.
I left it
That's
at
it.
home.
Like that's it.
I looked at it.
Like if he didn't get his ass kicked, he wouldn't be on there.
Here's the thing. I don't know how many times like people have to learn this in these scenarios. Like, don't try to be a hero.
Exactly.
It's like you're not tough.
Follow rules.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you very clear directions. Just follow them. Eventually, you'll be released. Best shot. I know which one people are probably going to go with. I'm going with a similar but different one. There is one of Arthur Case sitting at his desk, a dolly zoom where like he's getting really big, but the background zooming out. That's what I'm going with. But the dolly shot of Denzel walking down the street and everyone's like hauling ass behind him, but he's just like straight faced, just like going really fast, is also very notable.
Yeah, I mean that's mine. It's I was just my jaw was on the phone when I saw it. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's so
I was like,
iconic.
what the fuck is going on?
I'm going with the
I
dolly.
don't know how I've never seen that shot before.
There's
I
a
have
very
no
similar
idea.
one, I think, in Malcolm X, which you've probably seen
Yeah.
that one,
Uh-huh.
but I've seen that one thrown around there too.
I have an honorable mention though.
It's
Like
so
there are a
good.
couple good ones, but my honorable mention is when the mayor's pulling up in his like black SUV.
Yeah.
There's a shot of Denzel standing right in the middle of the road, like from a side angle, and he
Yeah.
just pulls up his pants. I just appreciate that one. Like this is a working man, you know. He's pulling up his pants, ready to talk to the big boss.
Shake some hands.
I had when we were first introduced to Mr. Case, like when Madeline White walks into his office, he's just like hands on the hips staring out the window, like he's just standing there.
That is just like old money.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, exactly. And then I also had Denzel getting home after a long day at work, and like when the door opens, we get a shadow. The dude's sitting on the couch, and it's like you see his hat, and then the door just closes.
We talked a few weeks ago in the Planes Trains episode about how we need to bring back hats.
Yeah.
Case in point
My
again,
goodness.
like as soon as like they leave the precinct in the beginning of the movie, they have a rack and he grabs his hat and
Dude,
coat.
it's-
I was like, this was 19 years ago. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Bring back the hats.
And he has like puts it on. Real
That's my best moment.
Yeah.
perfect segue because
Just
mine
walking down the hallway.
just Denzel's hat move.
Uh-huh.
My best moment was Peter Hammond's phone ringing. I laughed out
Yeah.
loud when Gold Digger
That
was
is a
on.
good
Like,
one,
oh,
yeah.
this fucking guy. Did anyone have anything else?
You could classify this as a scene, but when all the cops arrive on the scene, like just the entire whole like setup, like all the cars pulling in, they're
Putting up like the barricades.
putting up the barricades, setting all the crap
We
up.
always love stuff like that.
I thought that was, and it went on for like a good amount of time too. So as it went, I was like, oh, this is
Yeah, look at him getting ready.
Look
You
at him
know.
go.
Heavy artillery,
Yeah.
vests.
vests, shields, everything. I was like, damn.
I had a bunch, but I one of them when they're inside taking the hostages, the girl who's talking on her phone in the beginning, one of the Steve guys is like moving her from like a room, and he goes, "Come on, boobs, let's go." And then she walks and hits the door for him, and he goes, "Oh shit,
He goes,
sit down." But there's so many good ones. Yeah, I think I gotta go with that.
I had to go with Hammond's phone ringing. I was like, no
That's
fucking
great.
way. This dork.
dude.
Who could Ed Harris have played? I had Captain John Darius, the Willem Dafoe
Mhm.
character. Not that I want it. You know what's weird? I mean, I'm glad that he gets all types of opportunities, but like they have just like such a random or not just like such a normal like authoritarian character, and they got Willem Dafoe to play him. Like he's not weird at all.
Yeah,
he's just like I'm a cop, But I could see Ed Harris in that role too. Is there anyone had?
Obviously, the big one, Mr. Case.
I felt Case might have been a little too old for Ed to be him. Maybe now.
And I said the mayor too.
Oh shit,
Mr.
Mayor.
Mayor.
Mayor would have been good. Ed in office.
Mm-hmm.
I had I had all of them, but I think I'm going with Chaim, the rabbi, who is part of the crew
Yeah.
and in the bank, and they're like interviewing him. And he goes, "Sorry, I don't hear too good." He's taking out his hearing
I can
aids.
see that.
I could also see him as like a bank manager. Like he's like just in the mix. He doesn't necessarily like get talked to or anything. He's just in the mix of people in
the
suit,
crowd.
In the
Yep.
crowd, yeah, in a suit.
Mhm.
Like
You just are like, "Is that Ed Harris?"
Yeah.
As the camera goes by.
We just did that. Don't do it, Blart. Safety never takes a holiday award for excellence on screen bravery. I did Frasier going into the bank. Don't do it, Frasier.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was about it though for that category. I didn't
Yeah,
really
pretty
have much
much.
else.
Mine was when Frasier decided to turn the nice cooperative handshake
That's probably
Yeah,
more
that's
into a
what I like.
left,
That's
a
more
left
like-
cross,
Left hook.
Mhm.
and I was
just
just
said
don't do it, Frasier.
Don't do it, Frasier.
Don't do it, Keith.
They go tumbling down the stairs.
Yeah.
We don't have Pat here for his
Pluses and minuses.
pluses and minuses. If anyone else had them,
What'd you guys watch us on?
Netflix.
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 Netflix as well.
Oh wow, there we go.
Clean
Wow.
sweep.
And if Pat were here, I don't think he would have done Flixbob or Apollo or whatever too. I'm pretty sure I think he has the Blu-ray, even though he's never seen this. So I think it's would have been a clean sweep.
I did have a plus. I had the opening credits, just the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, I was doing a jig.
I was jamming.
I was jamming.
I was getting into it. Anyone have any other notes?
No, good pick. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad
Yeah,
glad
I
everyone
got to
enjoyed
watch
it.
that.
Hey, glad I got to see that. Yeah.
MVP. I had Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
I thought about Spike or Spike Lee. I should call him. I don't know him like that. I'm not just gonna call him Spike. It's like when people call Martin Scorsese Marty. It's like, I don't know him like
Yeah,
that.
you're not Shannon Sharp,
But I thought about him because one thing I did appreciate about this movie, and I like Spike Lee's general style, but it feels a lot different than that. This is more of just like a straightforward thriller. So I thought about him just because I was like, oh, like he's changing it up a little bit. But ultimately, Denzel's just one of the most watchable actors of all
Ever.
time.
I agree.
I agree.
Maybe the most.
he's
You're
on
very
screen,
well.
you lock it.
Mm-hmm.
You did very well.
So yeah, I had to go with him. Good movie.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Next week we've got two more. Not that we not that the concept of seasons on the show are a real thing, but we've got two more in season 2, even though season 1 was like almost a year long and season 2 started this summer. That's when the idea came to me.
But now we
Now
got
we-
to
yeah,
structure
we can-
down.
structure
we had
season
to work out the
3.
kinks.
See, that's how-
Even
that's
like
how
the
it
first
works.
few movies we did could probably be redone eventually. We know what we're doing a little
Yeah,
more now.
right,
Like we could, in a
Or
year's
Get
time, we could redo like La La Land or Get Out.
Yeah.
But 2 left in season 2. Our next episode is a movie. I think this is similar to this one. Only one of us had seen it, right? I've certainly never seen
I've
it.
never seen it.
And you
Mhm.
hinted at it earlier that there was a heist. Is that what you said?
Not. Well, yeah. Yes and no. I mean, it is like heist-esque, but it's not like this. Like it's not like
Not
Inside
money
Do we
stealing,
you
loading
want,
up
you want to do
bags.
the honors? You want to reveal what it is?
The Last Stand
The Last Stand
with Arnold Schwarzenegger
and Johnny Knoxville, right?
and Johnny Knoxville's in it too. He's not like in it like so much. He just pops up later on.
Is it an Arnold movie?
It's an Arnold
It's
movie.
later period Arnold. I believe. It's
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah, he's older.
Let's see who else is in this one.
So yeah, without revealing like
Shit,
too.
Forrest Whitaker is in this. Luis Guzman. Okay.
Yeah, without like revealing too much, it's not necessarily like heist-esque, like where it's like they are holding up a bank or something, but it is like very, very heavily crime, related, focused,
Gotcha.
and they're, police work, and
Okay.
so it's good, it's fun. Well, I'm excited to talk about it.
It's a rarity
Hell
for
yeah.
us. It's rare for us to have like such wide, only one person having seen a movie usually isn't the case, and we're getting 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, next week is The Last Stand, and then we'll have a little Christmas special after that. We will see you next week with The Last Stand.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Life, man. Life!